Hey, bass flutes, it's me. This is our quarantine rehearsal tips for you guys. Cheryl, I don't have a contrabass, so I hope that my suggestions for bass flute will be applicable to you and helpful to you. So first of all, bass peeps, this is a book I want you guys to get. There you go. Buy it. Okay, there's great stuff in here. And lots of helpful suggestions. So just a couple of things on fingerings that I'm going to show you right now that I use whenever I play bass flute. And I do occasionally play bass flute in the symphony. So a couple of tips. Number one, get a crook that's awesome. This thing has saved my life. It was a custom-made crook. There was a gentleman in Florida who makes chairs, teak chairs, and his wife plays bass flute, and he's gotten into manufacturing these. So if you just Google bass flute crutches for the hands or something like that, you'll probably find something. And this fits my hand beautifully and really is supportive of the flute because a stable position is everything when you play bass flute. Couple of fingering things. So I know that my bass flute gets really resistant when I switch from the low octave into notes like D, growing going in that area, it gets a little weak and a little resistant. So remember always, get that lip over this lip plate. When I relax more than I think I need to, you can hear the difference in the sound and the richness. So really concentrate on laying that lip flat enough and about 20% at least covering this hole. You're going to get a lot better core. So for F in the middle octave, I like to add my second trill key to clean it up. It just makes the sound better. Cleans it up a lot. You can hear me going back and forth. And for C above the staff, add your first finger here. It really helps. So Elaine, in the Rhapsody of Spirituals, which was on our rehearsal plan this week, you have that beautiful solo at the beginning. So I used that little trick fingering on the C when I went up to that high C, which gives it a lot more center and core. I think you're going to find that very, very helpful to you. In the Rhapsody of Spirituals, the one thing that you guys get to do is a lot of walking bass patterns. When you get up there, make sure again that you're blowing down. The first time I demonstrated, the sound was rather airy and it wasn't as good as you can get it. So blowing down, really thinking about almost directing the air vertically down to the crook of your elbow is going to make a big difference when you're trying to make those adjustments in the walking bass line getting into the middle register. Okay, I'm going to pause here and move to another piece.